How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Ice Cube getting into a lot of trouble and sparking controversy, all because he sat down with the Trump administration to help develop the Platinum Plan and make it better. Now, before I even get into the reaction, which has been pretty crazy, kind of predictable, but also not predictable, before I get into the reaction and whatnot from those that are online and off, let's talk about how this whole thing started. Now, Katrina Pearson from the Trump administration put out a tweet, and I'll place that on the screen before you. All she said was, shout out to Ice Cube for being willing to sit down and talk to us about the Platinum Plan and how to develop it. That's all she said. It was like, okay, leaders lead, haters hate. People got really, really triggered at that statement. A lot of the black celebrities, people that probably know Ice Cube, probably been to his house and played pool on his pool table and swam in his pool and ate his food, all that good stuff. They're mad at Ice Cube. I saw Jackie Harry. She was on 227. Also, sister as the mother. She said, oh, we've canceled Ice Cubes. We're going to Ice Nuggets. And there was a picture of some Ice Nuggets. It's like, all right, way to flex with the Ice Nuggets from your $1 million refrigerator, but different story. I digress. The point is that she is canceling Ice Cube. A lot of the big name blue check mafia, they're coming against them. Your Touré and everybody else. How could you do this? This is ridiculous. Something pretty interesting that I've seen is a lot of white liberals are coming out against Ice Cube, calling him a coon, Uncle Tom, sellout. I'm waiting for the day when they go back to their roots. Pull the clam roll back out of the closet, put it on, and then call one of us the N-word with the hard ER. And then I'm waiting for the black liberal to applaud them because they hate that black person too. They don't care that the white person is openly racist, open Klan member. It doesn't matter because as long as they both got a mutual enemy, then it's fine. All because he just sat down and had a conversation with the Trump administration. I don't see why that's a bad thing. You should want to help the administration get some things done for the black community. Okay, that's what the Platinum Plan is. And if you've not seen that, I did a video about the Platinum Plan. I'll link to that in the box below, and I'll place some of the key things from the plan on the screen before you. You're talking about 3 million new jobs in the black community, more black businesses, more investment into education, more jobs, less illegal immigration, less taxes, less regulation to lower the barrier of entry so we're able to get into businesses and jobs in the first place. A lot of these things are going to help. There's a $500 billion amount attached to the Platinum Plan. So why wouldn't Cube go in there and help? Why not? Now, I can't really say I'm a big fan of Ice Cube from a political point of view. I can't really say that because he's been a vocal critic of the administration and conservatives in general. So I'm not necessarily a big fan of Cube, but at the same time, I respect Cube because he has the Big Three League. That's his own, basketball league. A lot of guys are retired. They come in there and they play. He makes money with it. I got no problem with that. He's been in movies. He has music. So he's a guy that is out here making things happen for himself. He's not a victim. He's not crying, gimme, gimme, gimme. He's trying to assist people. And as a matter of fact, he's into politics now. He has a plan called the CWBA. That's the Contract with Black America. And if you want to know more about that, I'll link to that in the description box below. But in the CWBA, a lot of the things in it align with the Platinum Plan. They're talking about police reform. That's in the Platinum Plan. More money to black folks. That's in the Platinum Plan. So a lot of the things that's in the CWBA align with the Platinum Plan that Trump put out. So why not talk to him? And as a matter of fact, Cube said on Twitter, and I'll place that on the screen before you, that he spoke to both sides. He's not a fan of either side. He said that in the video as well. But in the tweet, he's like, hey, I spoke to the Democrats and they said, okay, we'll talk about the CWBA after the election. But he spoke to the Republicans and they said, all right, let's talk right now. And we're going to put some things from your plan into our plan. We're going to implement right now. So, why is anybody mad at Cube for talking to Trump and for them having that happen? Okay, if you support Ice Cube, you support the CWBA that he put out there, which a lot of black folks did when he put it out before the whole Trump thing was mentioned. Why would you be upset that he's able to get some things from that plan into Trump's plan? What's the problem? Is it because Trump's a Republican and you're just mad? Orange man bad? Is that it? Is that the whole thing? Why not be mad with the Democrats? They said, no, after the election, we'll do it. Now, some are going to say, hey, ABL, they're not in office. They can't do it until after the election. That's not true. Why not have Cube and Joe Biden sit down, talk about the CWBA, and then implement some things from that plan into Joe Biden's platform that he runs on? Okay, whenever Joe Biden does escape the basement, he can go out there and campaign on it. If he's not calling a lit on the day like he normally does, he can go out there and say, okay, we spoke to Ice Cube. Here's some things from his plan we're going to implement. Shout out to him for making this whole thing happen. Why don't they do that? I think it's because they don't really care about Ice Cube or his plan. All they really care about is getting those black votes that they always get. Okay, they would rather have an interview with the stripper who posts naked selfies on Instagram on quote unquote accident. They'd rather have Cardi B speak to Joe Biden about pretty much nothing, little softball questions and answers in this Elle magazine interview than talk about anything serious. All right. They don't want to talk to the media, left, right, or anybody else. They don't want to do that. They don't want to talk to an experienced journalist or experienced interviewer or with a competent person like Ice Cube. Okay. Even those that are on the left that are my enemies, in theory, they support Ice Cube and they are against Democrats. Even Tariq Nasheed came out and spoke in favor of Ice Cube and against the Democrats. And I'll place that tweet on the screen before you. I didn't even see the tweet. I'm blocked from Tariq Nasheed. I've been blocked from his page for years, but we agree on this particular issue. Now, normally, I don't agree with anything Tariq Nasheed says. This whole blackity black back to Africa, white supremacy is blamed for everything. I don't like Tariq Nasheed's whole thing, but I can't disagree with reality. Okay, he's talking about these Democrat plantation minions just trying to block Ice Cube and trying to cancel him because he wants to actually get some things done for the black community. All right, I don't care what your political affiliation is. If you are offering me a thing that I want, if you asking me, hey, we want to hear what you got to say, and I have the power to be able to get things done, I'm going to come there, talk to you, and see what we can get done. All right, Ice Cube did just that. And I kind of wrote him off at first because I was like, all right, he has a CWBA. He met with the Democrats. Why not the Republicans too? So I kind of wrote him off, but I think I'm incorrect. I might need to apologize to him because he spoke to both sides, and that's good. We need more of that. If you're a liberal Democrat, you hate Trump, okay, that's fine. But how can we work together? How can we be bipartisan? That's what Ice Cube is, bipartisan. A lot of us are just so into our own little silos. You don't want to step to the other side to have a conversation. I'm a conservative. I'm not going to be right in the fence with my political affiliation. That's just a thing. Let's let that be clear. However, if the left want to come and talk to me about a thing and they want to get something done, let's do it. I'm not going to block you because of your political affiliation. I welcome anybody to come talk to me. I welcome anybody to come and address some things and get some things done. All right. I'm all about putting that work in. But those on the left, the gatekeepers, the leftist mob, the outrage mob, they're going to be against you regardless of what. And now they're trying to cancel Ice Cube. Why? Okay, Ice Cube been around for 30-something years, and it was never a problem. But now all of a sudden, that he wants to talk to the Trump administration and get some things done versus Democrats who don't want to do anything. Then all of a sudden, he is an Uncle Tom and the coon and the shoe shiner and everything else up under the sun. Why? Why? What's the reason? There is no real reason, because if you're really worried about the advancement of black people, then you'd be like, all right, he's doing the right thing. Regardless how you feel about Trump, you can hate Trump, that's fine. But guess what? Who's in office right now? Who has the ability to make things happen in your life, at least on the federal level right now? It's Donald Trump. So don't just wait. It's like the whole thing that was going on at the very beginning. Trump was like, okay, if you got anybody that's in the penitentiary right now and you want them freed, give me a list and we'll see what we can do. I don't care if I hate Trump with every fiber of my being. If my grandmama or somebody's in jail, I'm going to give him my grandmama's name and say, hey, please free Anime from the penitentiary right now. Okay? That's facts. That's all that it is. We can have a full-blown war going on, put everything to the side for a common purpose. That's how I look at it. I don't care about this whole enemy and I hate you all the time. I put all of that to the side to work for the common good. Ice Cube is doing that as an adult, grown, alpha male would do. Now, some of these weak beta male, spineless guys that want to talk crazy against him, And the women that pretty much follow the weak beta males, I don't know where they're going to go or where they're going to end up. But in this world, you can't operate like that. And if you do want to continue, you'll continue to, as Ice Cube said, flounder at the bottom. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? Do you think that Ice Cube did the right thing and talk to the Trump administration about the CWBA, about the Platinum Plan? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. Or did he do the wrong thing? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. And seriously, tell me why. Why is it a bad thing to talk to a person that says, hey, I have the power to implement some of the things that you want for the black community, so let's talk and see what we can do? Why is that a bad thing? All right. The Democrats say, nope, not until after the election. What if they lose? Then what? They pretty much just stonewalled you for no reason, and you didn't talk to the other side. So you just sitting here with this plan, not even talking to the side that's willing to have the conversation. Okay, they got a whole conference room set up. They right there drinking coffee. They got their notes waiting on you. Okay, they got checkbooks and everything waiting on you. And you the one to come to the table. Why? Because of peer pressure? Because random person on Twitter, faceless egg avatar said you shouldn't do it? Why? Who cares what they think? Who cares what these, as Tariq Nasheed would say, plantation minions say? It doesn't matter. If you're able to get some things done that you are wanting to get done, do it. Don't worry about anything else. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.